rare few entities, souls, who really have understood it and achieved anything. प्रभु की नहीं जाता. Rare. But what's going on? Bhagavati रहते जुगता. Those who call themselves Bhagat, what are they doing? They are finding different ways, jugutiyan, with a different way of. जोगी कहत मुक्ता, कहते जो योगी हैं वो बिना कुछ प्राप्त किए ही कह रहे हैं हम तो मुक्त हो गए, तुम भी हमारे पीछे आओ. तपसी तपे रहता, तपश्चर्या करने वाले दिन रात बस उसी जिस काम में लग गए हैं लगे हुए. मोनी मौनधारी सन्यासी ब्रह्मचारी उदासी उदास रहता. Somebody has taken the process of being moni, mondhari. Be quiet, don't speak. Sannyasi, brahmachari. Those people who have taken sannyas, they are advertising their freedom from sex. And those who have gone to the udasi mat, वो दिन रात उदास रहते. भगत नवे प्रकार, 9 types of different भक्ति के तरीके मशहूर कर दिए गए हैं. पंडित वेद पुकारा, बस वो वेद को पढ़ के उसकी ट्रांसलेशन करके संगते वहां पहुंच जाएंगे. गृहस्थी गृहस्थ धर्म आता. दोज हु आर इन द गृहस्थी मार्ग, वो कहते हैं यही भक्ति, और भक्ति क्या है, बच्चे पैदा करो, उनको पालो, उनको पढ़ाओ, उनको ब्याहो, बस भक्ति हो गई. एक शब्दी बहो रूप अवधूता, कापड़ी कौते जगूता, एक तीर्थ नाता. There are people who just keep on going into the world and announcing one word, like aulak, aulak, aulak. एक शब्दी बहुरूप अवधूता, and they have different type of भस्म मल्ली, different type of dress कर लिए. कापड़ी काउते जागूता, जगराते करने वाले, different type of dresses and then जगराते. And then एक तीर्थ नाता. There are others who are just going from one तीर्थ to the other. निर्हार वर्ती अपरसा. निर्हार means निराहार, भूखे रहना, खाना नहीं खाना. किसी ने वो लगा लिया, एक लूक ना देवे दरसा. और and somebody says, if I stay hidden from everybody, अपने आप को कमरे में बंद कर लिया, किसी को आप बाहर देखता ही नहीं ना, देखने देता है किसी को. एक मन ही गया था. And there are others who are in their own mind, ब्रह्मचारी, ब्रह्मज्ञानी. एक मन ही गया था, कहते अपने अपने मन के अंदर ही सब ज्ञानवान बने हुए हैं. घाट ना किन्हीं कहाया. And I talk to any one of them, none of them is willing to say that theirs is lower than the other. It's always the opposite. We are higher than the others. Ghat means lower. ना किन्हीं कहाया. Nobody is willing to
say that his is inferior.
सब कहते हैं पाया. Everybody is claiming that. जिस मेले सो भक्ता. What's the definition? असली भक्त है कौन? जिसको असली रूप में मिल गया उसी को भक्त कहोगे. जो ये काम कर रहा है उसको भक्त कहोगे. सगल उक्त अपावा त्यागी शरण पावा, नानक गुरु चरण पर आता. सगल उक्त, all types of activities going on, but unless you free yourself, what's the word? Tyagi, which is what we were talking about. You have to drop all conditioning of the mind, positive and negative. त्यागी, जिसने त्याग कर लिया है, how did they get there? कहते दे वेंट टू समबडी एंड सरेंडर, किसी की शरण में चले गए, गुरु की शरण में चले गए। त्यागी शरण पावा नानक गुर चरण पर आता। गुरु के चरण में जाके सरेंडर करने से वो शिक्षा मिली कि ये जो कर रहे हो सारा कुछ ये सब बेकार है, which was the central theme of today's talk. That's why I said this, whatever the questions you're raising, they have the answer in today's. And we have taken all kinds of examples, and the answer keeps going back to the same. You've got to learn to surrender. Intellectualization, arguments, discussions, they are okay up to a point. Beyond that, it is nothing but the feeding of the ego.
Correct, absolutely. होता क्या है
नानक लेखे एक गल, right? लेखे. The real sense, the accountable thing is only one thing. What is rest? हो रहा मैं चखना चाह. Rest is all game of the ego. If you are happy playing that game, good luck to you. If you are done and tired, frustrated with that game, drop. Well, how do I drop it? Gone back again.
meditate.
No, you gone back again. There is no how.
Surrender.
Drop. If I am holding this, how do I drop it?
Drop it. Oops.
That's it. Where is the how to this? But we keep asking, how do I do this? Give me the process. Give me the method. Give me the reasoning. Give me the way.
But first you have to go like that. First you have to-
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm answering your question. How do we drop it? Why we keep asking? See, actually what happens is, एक डब्बा लिया, उसमें ईगो को डाला, ऊपर ढक्कन लगाया, लेकिन वो कितना भी दबा के ढक्कन रखो तो वो धीरे धीरे खुलता रहता है और वो बाहर आता लगता है। फिर दबाओ, फिर नीचे गया, फिर खुलता है, फिर थोड़ा सा ऊपर आ जाता है। Exactly, that's what happens. Really, for a while it works very well. It's true.
दौलत नशे में रहते हो जो, फत की दुनिया से रहते हो दूर। अजी एक दिन ऐसा आएगा जब माटी में सब मिल जाए, माटी ही ओढ़न, माटी बिछावन, माटी का तन बन जाएगा, बाकी माटी में सब मिल जाएगा। यूं तो आसमान से भी ऊंची तेरी आस है, यूं तो आसमान से भी ऊंची तेरी आस है, पर कभी सोचा नहीं गिनती की तेरी सांस है, उसका तू हिसाब कर, उसका तू हिसाब कर, अंगूठा उंगलियों पे धर। उसका तू हिसाब कर, अंगूठा उंगलियों पे धर। आना है तो आ जाओ, तुझे किस बात का डर है। इंसाफ का मंदिर है, भगवान का घर है खोट तेरे मन में जो भगवान से दूर है। खोट तेरे मन में जो भगवान से दूर है। बात रे है बात रे, फिर भी तू आने से है मजबूर, आने से है मजबूर। आना है तो आ जाओ, ये भलाई की डगर है। इंसाफ का मंदिर है ये, भगवान का घर है। दुख दे के जो दुखिया से ना इंसाफ करेगा, भगवान भी उसको न कभी माफ करेगा। ये सोच ले, ये सोच ले हर बात की दाता को खबर है, दाता को खबर है। जिस दर पे सभी आए बंदे, ये तो वो दर है। इंसाफ का मंदिर है ये, भगवान का घर है। मायूस न हो हार के तकदीर की बाज़े, प्यारा है वो गम जिसमें हो भगवान भी राजे। दुख दर्द मिले, दुख दर्द मिले जिसमें, वही प्यार अमर है, वही प्यार अमर है। इंसाफ का मंदिर है ये, भगवान का घर है।
जिसकी अमानत उसे दे दे।
वाह,
प्यारा नहीं कर पाओगे कहीं तो मिलता
बड़ी याद है।
हाँ, इन्होंने याद।
आप तो सारी रात गा सकते हैं और हम बैठे सुनते रह सकते
है। वाह वाह,
All my favorites.
think about all of that.
Yeah, I got it. But
The astrologers, the palmists, the predictors of life have nothing in control. They only present you with the possibilities. And if you happen to be the part of that population where that possibility becomes real, that does not make them right. That does not make them predictor. It is about you, that you are part of that population sample. It has nothing to do with the astrologer. It is where your sample was that marble black, white, red. It so happened to be that you are in that population. So don't put so much value. We have a saying in Punjab. पंडित औरों की लड़कियों का मुहूर्त निकालता है, अपनी लड़की हमेशा ही विधवा रहती है या छूट रहती है।
कुमारी रहती है।
नहीं, कुंवारी नहीं रहती, उसकी शादी कामयाब नहीं होती।
Oh, I see. Okay.
वो मुहूर्त निकाल के अपनी लड़की की शादी करता है, मगर शादी कामयाब होती ही नहीं।
got it.
वो मुझे मेरी तकदीर बता रहा है, पर उसको पता ये नहीं है कि मैं उसके घर आ जाने वाला हूं पूछने के लिए। बिकॉज दैट्स, इफ यू आस्क हिम, डिड यू नो आई वॉज कमिंग टुडे, he cannot tell you. He doesn't know that. Why? Because that falls in plus minus 3 sigma outside the limit. That probability कि आज मेरे पास इतने ग्राहक आएंगे और उससे इतना पैसा होगा, he cannot predict that. Just about himself. But if you are there once, now you are part of that probability curve of that population. Now he can play that game with you. Astronomy, astrology, palmistry, tarot, I Ching, all those are probability sciences. Because you happen to fit in that, you are assuming he was right. No. You are the probability, not him.
Yeah, I can give perfect example of that. I used to believe in astrology quite a bit because my parents believed. Okay, now I had a friend at IIT. She had twin brothers. Okay, and they also believed in astrology. So they had charts done, and this will happen in this year, etc., etc., etc. Guess what? One brother used to get, not the other one. One died early, other one is still alive, and even though he's old. So they both born within seconds of each other, not even minutes. So their charts were identical, and so the prediction was half right. And see, it's perfect example there.
See what he's
The
talking about
second makes a
probabilities.
difference under the problem.
I can agree on that, but as far as Bhrigu Santa is concerned, that was done 5,000 years back, and it was
That was the time when they were documenting the result of their research. They were building those charts and probability. They were documenting these things. That's why they say this Granth is 5,000 years old. What does that mean? The science was brought to the piece of paper 5,000 years ago.
Oh, I see. But
People knew in their mind because they were making these calculations. They were making these results. They were observing a person born between this date to this date has generally these characteristics, and they were validating them. Okay, next person born in the same, does it have similar characteristics? How many percentile they have the same thing? Okay, well, this person has a slight difference. Oh, now let's go find what the relationship is. Well, there was a moon in that paksha and there is Saturn in that paksha, and that's why there is a slight difference. So they captured all of that. And then once they had enough data from enough population, they put it on a piece of paper and started a business.
एक छोटी सी स्टोरी तो आ जाए तो अनुसार
Okay, and that business continues around the globe, not just in India. Around the globe. They have experimented here that in their daily news, including Los Angeles Times, New York Times, they stopped publishing the horoscope, daily horoscope. Their distribution went down. Because some people are just buying the paper only to read that. That's it. Their circulation dropped. And they put it back. It is amusing and interesting to read it and laugh it off. That's about it.
What do you think of the stones and all that? The power
Same
of
thing.
different crystals, different stones.
Same.
Do they have any power?
They don't have any power. Look. Everything,
What was it?
Crystals
and
that-
stones and
Oh, okay.
right? मूंगा पाना है किसी को कलर में, और किसी को रेड चाहिए, किसी को व्हाइट चाहिए, किसी को
Pukhraj from
Now, how is that come to about? Here is a simple thing. We know there's aura of everything. right? We know that, right? There is a projection energy. Everybody's aura, each one of us have aura here, and we can literally take the camera and take a photograph of your aura. You know who
Killian photography.
did that?
We saw that movie.
No.
Yeah.
You know who invented that? Killian.
Yeah, Killian photography.
Killian photography. He developed that camera which not only captures the solid, right? The first camera was just the light going through and getting blocked with this mass and capture this. Fine. Then he developed with that would take the lower level of energy as well as the higher level of energy and photograph that. When Herculean photography started, that's when people started catching the aura. Everything in life has aura. So, if this type of person having this type of aura is matched with a stone which has a complementary aura, they will say you should wear this will be lucky for you. This is matching the auras, that's it.
But is it lucky for you?
Pure chance. What happens sometime?
But it feels good, probably, if the aura is matching.
Well, if the energies are complementary,
Then you
Energies are
probably feel-
complementary, so
probably
And when you
comes
feel
out to be
good,
Or you
favorable.
feel
Too
good.
bad.
and because there is a psychological investment in it,
That's
right?
the bigger
You have
part.
just spent money,
It's a bigger part of it.
ton of money, and
Or
somebody said
somebody
it's good
told
for you.
Yeah.
You better feel good about it because you just spent ton of money.
एक स्टोरी तो दस साढ़ा एक कजन आई हो तो ब्याह नहीं सी हुंदा 33-35 साल ਦੀ ਉਮਰ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਉਹਦੀ ਉਹ ਫਿਰ ਗੋਆ ਕੋ ਗਿਆ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਾਕਾ ਤੂੰ ਪਿਛਲੇ ਜਨਮ ਚ ਫਲਾਣੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੂੰ ਤੂੰ ਇਦਾਂ ਮਾਰਿਆ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਜੰਮਿਆ ਹੈ ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਮਾਫੀ ਮੰਗ ਕੇ ਆ ਉਸੇ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਚ ਉਹਦਾ ਨਾਂ ਦੱਸਤਾ ਤੇ ਕਿ ਮਾਫੀ ਮੰਗ ਕੇ ਆ 6 ਮਹੀਨੇ ਦੀ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦਾ ਵਿਆਹ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ
Coincidence.
Coincidence.
Coincidence. Yeah, pure
But that's how we create cause and effect.
Could be a coincidence that he got married.
Yeah.
हो नहीं सी रहा कि कोई रिश्ता बंद ही नहीं
See now, look at this. That's how mind relates these things. Because there is no way of prove the negative,
Correct.
right? So if we say,
50% chance.
if we say that he was going to be married, whether that happened or not,
Correct.
how the hell are you going to prove it? Tell me, because that's a negative. So the mind will stay with that thought process and say, look, all that situation is falling in place. The person who said they knew the address, the person that said they knew the name, everything, and everything fitted well. And the wedding also took place. So it has to be that way. Now,
how do they know कि पिछले जन्म च मारेगा सेगा?
that's what I am basically coming to. We see the movies every day where the events are happening in a sequence, and one set of characters are taking the same sequence and interpreting it this way, and the other character is looking at the same sequence, interpreting it another way. Isn't that the whole movie's business?
Right.
So, take your pick. The whole of the law business is based upon taking all the set of circumstances and putting a reasonable doubt in the mind of the jury and say, look, these events could have happened because of this also, not only because he's guilty. If they had happened this way, he's not guilty. Same set of circumstances. Everything the same. Right? We know that. And still we fall into the trap ourselves the same way. Knowing that, watching the movie, see that stupid guy, actually she said this and he's interpreting it that way. My wife, when she watched movies, she started cursing the people. Right on the time. "Where mar jaane yaar, tum ki kaloge?"
It was too entertaining.
Get involved in it.
And she knows that the other character is not looking at that way. Only this character is. But she still identifies with the character, and we all fall into that trap. Hey, wake up. Just a drama. Creating circumstances and explaining them differently. That's what the whole life is about.
But we pick what we.
That's what the samskara is. What identity, what
feels good to
clicks with us.
Yes.
What clicks with us.
What about-
That's our mindset.
What about the palmistry when they read your...
Same thing.
Same
thing.
He just said that.
Right? I mean, they have taken these things from the hands and looked at the characteristics and documented it.
But everybody's hand is different. But they have the same life.
Not a hell of a lot.
Okay.
Very subtle changes.
We see you next week again. We have.
Okay, this time there is no 2 weeks gap. It's only 1 week gap.
Next Friday we will be again.
And we'll start with the next...
Next week, if you want, Rekha and I watched that, what is it? What warrior? Peaceful Warrior movie.
Oh, I've seen that.
It's totally your choice.
It's up to you.
Bring the CD over here, everybody can watch.
I was going to show it to you. You said it's the most boring movie. You shut it off.
When?
Peaceful Warrior
Where?
in our house.
I don't remember it. Because movies are not my fascination. But
But you didn't see much. You just
yeah.
saw.
No,
first
but
few
if
scenes.
if you want to bring it
No,
here
but
and...
it's a similar thing as what the bleed do we know. It's in a similar line, isn't it?
I wouldn't.
No, if it was that and the story
It's just a
began
very
that way...
basic,
The
If-
story
if-
begins
if-
very differently,
yeah,
but it
But I don't recall any such event in her house that
it
there
comes
was
to
a
those events.
mystical or metaphysical. Maybe the plot was going to develop there and I didn't watch it too long.
It gets there very soon.
No, it
very
starts
fast.
with gas station scenes and all that, so you didn't like those scenes, probably.
Okay,
You know.
so then
But it starts very fast.
No,
that's okay,
the
fine,
gas
fine,
station,
fine,
no,
fine.
that guy
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
and
if you guys want to see
he
it,
says,
bring
"Oh,
it
this
here
looks very bad."
and we'll take that topic rather than...
ऐसा करो ले आओ थोड़ी देर देखते हैं
It's not bad.
अगर आधा
We're
घंटे
gonna
में
come to
पसंद
it.
नहीं आई तो फिर we will get back to
No, I don't see it because if you don't care for it.
No, I think it's better
No,
if
I-
everybody sees it at home and discusses something.
We have seen it.
I am not objecting to it.
I
Why
have
why
seen
you
it.
rejecting it?
So,
I'm not objecting to it.
no, I mean, I don't know if others. Three of us have
Three
seen
of
it,
us have
So, is that worth sharing with the rest of the group?
I think
We liked it.
Rekha
see it every now and then for myself to remind myself.
Okay, so share with the group.
Okay.
Yeah, why
then we
don't you
will see
share it?
Then we will see it.
yeah, then
Or if you want to share the plot as it is without the movie,
Yes, why don't you?
why don't you do that?
We
You
have the
probably
CD.
remember it more than I do.
DVD.
You want me to act it?
Yeah.
Plot? Oh. No, it's about the journey of life and how to take every day. Basically, it's not like a plot. It's actually a true story of this gymnast called Dan Millman. And he was a student in college in Louisville, and he met this guy in the gas station, and but he was still very ego-driven. And the guy kind of reminds me of you sometimes. Tells
Then we need to see it.
Bring it.
Let us see it because no
so
matter
changing of this kid from being a typical
Ego-driven man reminds you of me? Well, that's an interesting observation.
the teacher guy.
No, the teenager, the student.
It's okay. Then
So his transformation and his life story, he lost everything.
He lost it.
we should see it.
Okay, alright, bring
I
it.
know it's not like a
Bring it next Friday.
Story. It's a nice story.
Bring-
it's a good story.
Bring it in.
Yeah.
Okay?
I mean, I don't know if everybody maybe.
Is it your
Don't
house?
don't worry about everybody.
Yeah,
Bring it, I want to see it.
If the people don't like it, they will tell us to stop it.
No, it's a nice